Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 Denmark. So today we have only one goal, and that goal is to conquer Mercia finally and upgrade our frigates into corvettes. Before I started recording, I did a quick math to figure out how much money we're gonna need for all these upgrades. With all the discounts, right? Because that significantly changed the numbers now when we are upgrading ships for 500 gold, not for 1600 gold. And also we will get some a decent amount of money when we capture the city. We got, I think, like 4,500 for capturing Giza, and I expect to get more than that from Mercia. So I estimated the value to like 5,500 gold, which means we are working with, let's say, a little bit over 14,000 right now, which means we can be a little more like generous with our upgrades. So before we end the turn, I will get a few quick upgrades here and there, and I will also buy one more ship. It's still quite expensive buying ships, but we are 10 units behind our cap, so at some point we want to again get to the cap, so may as well start working on it now. Tensberg is our only city that can buy the latest ships. It's only, or as we have only one city that actually has a seaport. So we're gonna buy a cruiser here. That's one thing. Let's get the promotion. Maybe I should buy some building. Actually, if I had more coal, I should probably get a seaport here as well, because this is the city that has all the buildings that give extra experience. It's not such a big deal, we are buying units, but still. Well, we'll see what happens, because I'll be a bit more aggressive today, so it's possible we'll lose an ironclad or two. Then I'd use one coal to get the seaport in Aarhus. But back to our upgrades. I wanted to upgrade this crossbowman. Then all of this is fine. You can move back and get an upgrade here, here. Also here, this one is only 160. Another one here. I think the garrison in Thebes is fine. And then on the coast, these two, because the other crossbowmen attacked this turn. I think that's it for now, and we'll also send this Tercio to help with the siege. Okay. 45. And now, what are we working with? There are too many reinforcements coming, so once more I'm going to pull back, but that's gonna be the last time, and I'll try to focus a lot more on attacking the city. We have our tercios coming, but hopefully we'll be able to do or except the melee attacks, we'll be able to attack with our ships here and there. And the city is down to what? Come on, show me. 351 hit points. It shouldn't take that long to take it down if we really focus on it. Where do we start? Or what do we start with? 1, 2, and 3. These 3 ironclads have to retreat, at least for this turn. As usual, I'll just make some room. Oh, wait, that was a mistake. Can I still... already attacked. What the hell? I thought I misclicked there something. Oh, this ship didn't attack. I knew there was one of these three that didn't attack yet. And great, this is not the best start. We're missing one attack compared to normal. How the hell is it possible that Spanish ships are getting tougher? It's possible they finished imperialism. Let's see. No, so they still don't have the promotion. How's it called? Ironsides. That was odd that we needed 5 attacks to get rid of this corvette. I mean corvette. Yeah, it was corvette. Okay. And move to the side. Let's start with cruisers. We have a replacement for Ironclad, although might be better. Pull back even more. Like this. And we have what, 4 more attacks? 1. Or 5, 2. Okay, that's not good enough. $45. And let's move our tercios in position. I could attack from this tower, but I don't want to risk losing a tercio in case this ironclad doesn't survive this time. $45. Okay. And next time we start moving forward, that should be the last push. The Fusilier just keeps moving. Cargo ship. I'll go back with food. You'll start working on the railroad, and here we have a frigate to catch. Go, go. Okay. We have to keep an eye on Russia still. I can always just check at the end of turn or so. Let's stay around Mercia. What is this? Worker. Yeah, he'll stay in the city. Next. Come on. Defensive pact with Japan. Let's check the situation. Friend with Shoshone. Where is Indonesia? Denounce Denmark and Russia. I'll probably refuse because there will be a danger that the defensive pact with Japan drags us into a war with Indonesia. It looks unlikely right now, but it can change pretty quickly, so I'll just refuse. I can't afford risk war on two fronts. I'm a little bit nervous that they could focus these three. No, it's fine. And they even split up. Unscripted Gatling gun. Well, what am I supposed to do with more Gatling guns? I think I'll just sell this one. We'll have more than enough. Once we secure this area, that will free up all of these crossbowmen, which will become Gatling guns. We could maybe move one more Giza. In case we decide to attack Russia and Spain at the same time. Okay, fine, let's keep this one. And we're gonna move him in this direction for now. Promotions. Yep, barrage is fine. Can peace out again. I think that's like... Yeah, we peace out with Florence every 2 turns or something. Angry, angry, angry. Okay, so we are at war with 3 city-states at this point. That's not too bad. Probably should allow Hedeby to grow for a while. Let's say like 3 more citizens, 3 or 4. Tønsberg. I think I wanted to wait for Tønsberg to grow and then lock the specialist slots, right? Let's see, can we do that without starving the city? Yep, we can. This will be fine. How does it look like with the great people? 41 for scientist, 18 for engineer. That's not bad. Buildings, that's gonna be a museum. You can pay for the museum, but it's not like the top priority building. And the city already has everything. I could maybe buy another cruiser. Yeah, let's just buy another cruiser. That even gave us fertilizer. What is this? We are not working the Musicians Guild, and I should do that because every musician means +3 happiness. Can we are not working even one engineer slot, so if I remove 3 people, what else are we working? Isn't there a better option somewhere? Maybe this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are not starving. Oh, this is perfect. Now we are working all the slots that we want to work. How long is it gonna take for that musician? 30 turns is decent. Yep, this looks good. How does it... Holy crap, this city is in trouble. Okay, let's pay for a zoo. Now we are down to 5,000 again. I have to be careful not to spend too much. We have a fleet to upgrade. Everything is fine here. So how many upgrades do we still want to invest into around here? Can pay for both these two. That's still pretty cheap. And you don't want to have melee units around Giza. Let's move Gatling gun and move back as well. And then I'll move one of these two Gatling guns. For toy. How much is this? 310. That's also pretty cheap. One more thing. Come on. Get rid of this frigate. Good. Hope I'm not spending too much. We are down to less than 2,000. Where do we start? Yeah. Start here. Wait. And move to the city. Have to use an admiral again. Maybe I should have moved this one on this tile and use him. Oh well, too late to change that. Wait, I'm just checking, making sure that I didn't miss any ranged attacks. So the Ironclad can move back. This one as well. And now it's time for our Tercios. 1, 2, back. Does it look like 264? Good. Many ranged attacks. 1, 2, 3. Thinking if I can use ironclads take out these corvettes, how much I'd expose myself. Oh, come on. Okay, this will have to wait. Let's move. 1, 2, 3. Gonna lose an admiral for this, but I think it's worth it. Fortify, fortify. Oh, there is a new one. Where? In our capital. We'll rebase this one to Utrecht as well. Oh, come on. Fortify, fortify. What about these two? You know what? Let's just move forward. Hey, Spain, what are you doing there? Oh, it's just a random corvette. Okay, and we'll send, let's say, 3 cruisers south. Do we have a faster one? No, all of these have movement 6. Fine. And those will be reinforcements for the southern fleet. Wait, 45. I have absolutely no vision here. I don't like that, but it's so far away from both Russia and Spain. Trying to attack this way is very unlikely. I'll just send everything the other direction. Next. Where are they coming from? Just every turn it seems that this was the turn that broke the fleet. They won't be able to get any more reinforcements, and bam! One turn later, again, the map is full of Spanish ships. Okay, what is this? Public school in our capital. How are we doing happiness-wise? Poverty. Well, it's actually basically the only problem. But we need the museum. Let's get that. Maybe, even though there is no boredom in our capital, we could go for the zoo. Museum first. I wanted to build a railroad. Okay, that's why the worker is here. Gatling gun. Yeah, you can finally stay here. Another ironclad. Go. And here we have some more upgrades. 1, 2, 4. There we go. And I think now we are done with upgrades for land units. Hello, Spain. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? This way. Okay. 2, 4. This is close enough. Attack. Great. I don't want to delay the reinforcements, but let's just move slower. Oh, maybe we can move all the way. I didn't expect to see ship in such a bad shape. Okay, wait. Just checking to make sure that I didn't forget anything before we focus on Spain again. Actually, or I'm gonna use this ironclad here. Four. Or could be fine. Get rid of the Fusilier. I want to have one ship here, just see what's happening in the area. So or when we can get a kill along the way. That's a nice bonus. This is what I wanted to do the whole time. Start using ironclads in combination of ranged attacks. Because that's so much more effective. How many attacks do we still have? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, and recreate the battle line. Now, we have this ironclad that is very exposed, and also this frigate is quite exposed because I didn't block this passage completely. But most of the ships that we know about won't be able to get there. If I was to guess, I think this ironclad is going to die now. But then we are in pretty good position for the next turn, so I think it is worth it. And we destroyed, what, like 7 ships this turn? Oh, wait. We have some more Tercios. This one can still do some damage. And we have the Fusilier arriving. How much damage was that? 10. That's the difference between our experienced units that we got in like classical era and the new ones that are technologically ahead, but still so much less effective. 45. Okay, let's leave the worker in the city in case someone somehow pillages our iron. I need to be able to fix it right away. 45. Oh, we'll have to wait with that musician. Okay. Next. Someone got ideology. Look at this. What the hell? Mongol slow research from Ulundi. Listen, dude. Stop spying on me. Never mind. Indonesia adopted freedom. Interesting. That means he wants to go the peaceful route. I'm not sure if I like that, because it's gonna take me a long time to get to him. Thinking if he can somehow get like a culture victory before I can destroy him. He's most likely gonna be the last AI that's alive on the map. Oh, you'll see about that. Fourth Congress of Moscow, yeah. Historical landmarks, sphere of influence, don't care. And I will vote, of course, against the sanction, but I don't think I can stop it, so we'll see how it affects our situation. I don't think it will have a huge influence, at least not yet. As we lose some of the trades later, it could be quite annoying, but I think we should be able to handle it. $259. Can we just defend here? $45, $45. Yeah, let's go for the city. Down to 103. Can I find, let's say, one more attack? 7, 7. I'm looking for a slower ship. Or something like this. Back. You have to move back. Orbit is too far, I think. This is also too far. Let's go back. Good. Everything is again covered with admirals, and Here, actually, this is the lens connect. Don't care about lens connect. Here we have a Tercio. Go. Okay, so the city is down to 64 hit points. Next turn, I somehow have to destroy all the ships that will try to defend the city and move my ironclads to this position. Something like this. So that I prevent Spain from retaking the city. And that might be quite difficult, but we'll see what we can do. How far are the reinforcements? Now they are very needed. 45... Oh, hey. Forgot about one ironclad. Run. I think this ironclad can stay where it is, so that we have some better vision. Okay, and we have another ironclad. Actually send this one south as well. 45. Now we should have 12 happiness. Yep. There is a corvette here, but we have an ironclad that can keep an eye on it. Just have to make sure it doesn't pillage our trade routes. Okay, next. You want to peace out? Nope. Still gonna take a while, I think, before we accept the peace treaty. I would like to take at least 4 cities from Spain. So far, so good. To be honest, this doesn't even look that scary. I expected a lot more ships. Sphere of influence fails. Historical landmarks passes. Interesting. So many votes. Is it possible that somehow we didn't get sanctioned? No. Promotions. Mobility. And you will get Swift Strike. Okay. How many hit points? 90. One, two, three. Okay, that'll be enough. I have to prepare the corvette. When we take the city, I can get rid of it. Now we take the city. What did we get? Oh, we got most of the buildings. I said already that I would annex the city as our new base of operation. It's actually we got more gold than I expected. Over 7,000 gold. That's pretty insane. So we can say that we got 7,000 here, 7 here, or maybe even more because these cities are even bigger. So we are looking at, wow, actually upgrading our units really shouldn't be a problem anymore. Production, that's definitely gonna be a courthouse. Maybe I'll even raise the city a little bit. 19 is pretty large. Not this one. All the other cities that we take, we will raise, but I want to keep Murcia in a decent shape. Or at least maybe for now, we can raise it later when we get like Salamanca. Every time we get to a new island, we will raise the city that's behind. We will see about that. For now, I definitely want to keep it as it is. Now, because this is our city, we can enter the tile with eyes. So that's why I was preparing that corvette, so that I can finish it off with the ironclad. Now, where are my cruisers? How many ranged attacks do you still have available? Oh, we have one more cruiser attack. I didn't realize that. This ironclad is now pretty exposed. There are still quite a few ships, but probably have to accept one loss here. I have to protect the city. I can't afford to like flip the city. Before I do something stupid. Actually, wait. I don't need don't need an ironclad on this tile anymore. Okay, so now the city is covered. Am I strong enough? No, that would be too risky. Fortify. Is that it? No more ranged attacks. Thinking if I can risk it and go for the frigate and the corvette. I think it might be better to just move forward. Hopefully they'll retreat. Or they'll stand in the way or something. You have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 ships still. I want to do it this way. Okay, what about our ironclads? We'll just stay here. And the reinforcements... Actually, our reinforcements are already in range. We'll just use them to cover the side. Still not close enough to join the fight. Maybe it's better to sit on this side and attack. Okay, let's quickly check around our territory if there is anything we have to pay attention to. Send the cruiser as well. Oh, hey. What are you doing? Fine. Can we upgrade something, by the way? Can. Can upgrade 2 frigates, actually. Because the more frigates we upgrade this turn, the more cruisers we'll be able to fight next turn. And hopefully we don't lose anything on this turn. I think if we don't lose anything on this turn, we should be fine. Because once we upgrade all our frigates, the fighting should become much easier. Next. Don't know what to expect from this field gun that is in range. No, they just retreated. Did some damage, but pulled back. That's great. We also have an artist that we can pop for a golden age. That's a good time because our happiness just dropped a lot. So for a while that will allow us, or that will give us some time to maybe find a way how to increase the happiness. And because in 8 turns we get another 10 at. That should be perfect timing, so that when the golden age ends, we get the 10 at and we still should stay above 0. change anything. I think we got one more turn. Yep, see, it lined up perfectly. Actually, even better now, when the game reworked the yields properly. That is one good thing about being sanctioned, that I don't have to pay attention to trades anymore. Does it look like 15 turns while we are working the production? Yeah, that's fine. And our capital is growing. That's gonna be the public school, I would say. Scientist in 26. Definitely like to get the scientist as fast as possible, so 20 sounds much better. Our happiness, what, 17? I guess that's better than 4, or minus 4. Hopefully we'll be able to get it higher during the Golden Age. Opera House is finished in Ulundi. What's next? Let's check the happiness. A little bit of poverty. That's gonna be significantly worse once the Golden Age ends. Let's go. That's a good question. Let's go. Bank. One. Into armory. Into constabulary, because that is happiness for us. Then a grocer. Then probably a museum. I shouldn't neglect all these public schools, but desperately need anything that gives happiness. Even the zoo, then museum, then public school, something like this. Okay. Do we have any land units that could join the fight and get rid of this land support? I want to get rid of the field gun, especially. The question is, how aggressive do we want to be? Where are our admirals? Let's move those first. Probably want to stay out of bombardment range of Salamanca. That sounds like a good idea for now. So our ironclads won't be attacking this turn. Or they won't be attacking anymore. Actually, I could maybe use them up here. Let's get some vision. Mm. We'll move back. That's probably the worst tile. Let's stay here. To get rid of the frigate if possible. I might be able to just do it this way. And I hope the tooltip is not wrong this time, because the last thing I need is to one-shot the frigate now. This is quite tempting. I didn't expect that one attack would do so much damage. How fast are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can just do it safely. Back. 2, 4. Yeah, this is by far the best option. Good. 45. So we have something like that line. Actually, it's not bad. They are covered partially by this island. We have one ironclad that's in range of Salamanca. Hopefully, he'll survive. Let's move one ironclad here. This will probably be better. And where are our cruisers? Fortify. Okay, upgrades. Just too many units. I was thinking if I could move the remaining ships a bit closer to the front. Okay, is that it? Frigates. We have 2 more frigates. Where? Oh, that's these 2 that I used in this turn to sink that corvette. Okay, fine. That's last 2 that need upgrading, and we still have 5,000, so we're gonna need 1,000 for the upgrade. We can work with 4,000 gold right now. I think I'm gonna use that to upgrade all our experienced tercios, because that's like the main offensive force when it comes to attacking cities. I mean, except ships of course. Fine, but I think that will be, or this will be all for today. Quickly check, make sure we didn't miss anything. In the next episode, we will have to get rid of these land units because they're just annoying. I can't move all the way to the coast because of the field gun, just unnecessary damage. And then we start thinking about Salamanca. And I think taking Salamanca should be much easier than taking Murcia, because we can just hold the defensive line here. And with range 2, we can rotate the cruisers on these tiles. Just keep hitting the city all the time. And it will be much more difficult for Spain to really get to us. Because this time it will be disadvantage for them. They'll have to go through this narrow passage or go around, and I can easily handle them to the north. Here is our garrison replacement. Move this guy closer. 45, 45. Oh, one more thing. Let's not forget about our friend here. Okay, 45. Let's give all the orders for this turn, and I think now we are done. Good. So Mercia is finally ours. I hope that you guys liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.